Whoa, my friends! Welcome back. And in this day, I'm answering one of the top questions that a lot of people have right now: how to continue to present on a professional way directly from their home. So I'm bringing you back into a quick setup that I put together for you guys so you can learn. So I'm going to be going through step by step. There's a reason why the windows are open, because I want to show you how you can leverage your light sometimes for that. So while we're doing this, make sure that you share this with your friends, with other people, maybe coaches, consultants that are doing different things. I'm going to show you examples of, like, look at this. Cameras that you can use, how you can set up and why you want to set up your presentation and probably your Zoom or something else in a different way so you can connect with it. So my friends, my name is Carlos Vargas. If you don't know my name, it's on the stream upstairs. But it's a pleasure to have you, and we're bringing you back. And here's the reason why. I am right now mobile, connected to my stream. And one of the reasons that I see, there's 5 things that a lot of times have problems when you start streaming from home or doing an event. If you're a coach, a consultant, a trainer, and you had to do something from home and you had to present like if you were before at a conference or something like that, one of the first things that people forget is that they have kids at home and they may be playing Fortnite, they may be playing something else, watching or binging Netflix, and they forget about, let me show you here, the beautiful cord. They forget about their internet connection. That's the first step that I have for you today. Your internet connection is the biggest problem because it starts buffering. I am downstairs and I'm connected directly to my router up. And the reason is so I don't have a problem. So when I stream, it will continue to be fluid. No problem with it. I want to show you before I continue what is the setup in here and why. So we have right now 2 computers. And as you can see, one is running the presentation and the other one is running all the stream. And I have probably here a monitor looking at what I'm doing and that is coming out. There's a reason for that, my friends. You may be able to run everything from one computer. I have a big, powerful computer. That Mac is there. It has enough horsepower to run everything from one. But one of the challenges you have is that, let's say, as you can see right here behind me, when I want to present something on a screen, like you're going to be presenting remotely, so you want to present something so people could see it, that is easier to be managed from another computer, and it doesn't have to be very powerful. You just need to be able to present. And then you have all your controls on the other one, like I showed you, that I'm doing everything on eCam or on Zoom to send it out through there. Then, the next so that was the second tip. That is, you want to make sure that your presentation material is not with your other material that you are doing the stream or chatting. So I know that there's several of you on the chat. Make sure that you let me know where you're listening from, where you're watching from, so I can bring you into the chat and that I can see you, because that's the other thing. You want to be able to interact with your people. And when you interact with them, then you can see them, but no one else can see them. If you have your Zoom session in the same session that you're presenting and you're sharing your screen, those comments can come up on the screen. And sometimes you don't want those comments because it may be good, may not be good. So you want to make sure that you do that. So the third thing that you want to do is that you want to upgrade your camera. Something like what I'm doing right now, so you can have a better quality. You can put it on a tripod, or you can actually put your camera, you can have a digital SLR or a video camera connected directly to your computer, so then you can send your signal directly for your live event. And what that will do, and I'm going to switch so you can see the difference, is it change the quality of your production. Let me switch right now, right here. Okay, so mobile camera out, now I am here. Now what the camera gave me is a better angle so I can present and I can move just like if I was on a stage normally. And you see, I can have a range of motion that I can move forward. I can come closer to the audience like I will be doing directly in person, or I can do it just like I'm doing and point to the presentation. But you need to know what is your space. And that's why the next tip is that you need to prepare yourself. You need to plan ahead. When I was setting this up, even though I put this up in the last 45 minutes, I said, what is the angle that I want to show? I want to show that I can have a presentation, that I can be on the frame, and that I can move. You see, and I'm not touching the camera, I'm not touching anything, and I know onto where I can move. And here's another bonus tip. None of this equipment is brand new. That camera right there has probably 8 years. That computer in there is about 3 years old. That one that is presenting has 7 years old. So it's not about new equipment. It's about thinking, preparing yourself ahead of time of the experience that you want to give your audience, the people that are watching. You saw the counter at the beginning. The idea is to call out attention, music that will call you on. I have different music. The whole idea is the experience that you give them. Tip, but not least, is I mentioned that I had the window open. There's normal lighting that you may have on your house, and the light that your camera capture may be white or yellow. And in your house, to be able to look better, you probably want to have white light for you to illuminate yourself. And that will go into a lot of detail, but just think about, you want to take shadows out of you so you can look clear. But we have from the sun. So when I was looking at what could I do right now, I have some of the lights that we have on in here in the house, but I opened a little bit of the shades that I have here on the house. And I started looking into, with the camera on and looking at the computer, to see how that light will help me or not. And I don't want it sometimes completely open, and I don't want the camera looking at the light. The light is not for the camera. The light is to eliminate shadows from you. And when you do that, then you can have a simple presentation setup that you can leverage for your presentations, that you can use for your live streams like I'm doing right now. I can just move that setup right there and connect my eCam into Zoom. And now everything that I did here for Facebook Live will be going at high quality, high share rate on Zoom without any problems. So my friends, has been awesome to see you here. I hope that this is helpful for you. And as always, leave us your questions, your comments for anything else that you need for your live streams, for your content creation, or for your technology. My friends, has been an awesome Tech Lunch and Learn, and we'll see you on our next episode. See you soon.